Hello, Rob here, the Lincoln Ring Finder. There's sometimes that I do something called a cold case. It's where I search the internet for people that have lost stuff. And then I will sometimes message them to try to get more information. And so I can see if I can go find it. Or in this case, there was so much information already given that I decided I'm going to go out and see if I can recover it. So here is some snippets of the posts. Pay attention to some of the details on it, and let's go out and see what we can do. When I'm doing a cold case, I got to be able to know without beyond a shadow of a doubt, 100% if something's in an area or not. So I lay out a grid lines. Pick up all the trash. Now I'm gonna start gridding this all out. Well, I'm up at the ball fields on this cold case. First item I found was earring marked 925. I'm guessing it's gold-plated silver, silver-plated something. Anyway, we're giving it a shot. My grid line's put up, and I got a hit in the 90s. Okay, no joke. We're gonna see what this is. It's got ridges on the rim. Oh, it's a $50. Let's see if it has imprint. Oh, look at the imprint there. 1989 $50. Okay, so it's not 40% silver even. Oh, good signal. It's a new place to metal detect and come across stuff. Okay, I'm working on a cold case, which means I hunted this down on the internet. I came across posts where people have lost stuff, and they posted a lot of information on this one. And so I come out here and I use as much skill as I can and logic, and I put it to the test, which sharpens my skills. And I just hit a great number. Let's turn the video around. Okay, so look at that number. Clean, solid. And look at that. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh my. I don't even know if that's the ring or not. Thank you, Lord. This does not look fake. Let's see if we can get a hallmark inside. I'm gonna have to clean it up. We'll take some pictures. Tanner and Brianna just showed up, and she's been waiting how many years for this?
3.
3 years. And I'm gonna turn the video around because nobody wants to look at me. What'd you lose, first of all? What'd you lose?
My engagement ring.
Engagement ring. And how long have you had that engagement ring?
Oh, well, On the 15th, we've been married 20 years.
So, as most people, when we say engagement ring, you have the engagement ring and then you add, what do you add to it?
My wedding rings.
And what is significant about this engagement ring other than his love to you?
It was custom made. They all fit together with the hearts.
Wow. Look at that. My phones do not do this stuff any justice. And you guys know that by the reaction when this came out of the ground. I was like, wow. And was there another ring also made like this?
Yeah, we have 2 more rings, kind of like this, that are for my daughters.
Okay,
They're
so
little chips of diamonds with the
cool,
hearts under
cool. So how did it get lost? Everybody wants to know all the time. How did she lose something so precious to her?
I was coaching my son's baseball team, and she was helping coach. She played softball in college.
Okay.
So she was doing sliding practice, and she took her ring off and put it in her pocket.
In a safe spot, right? Because you
Yes.
didn't want it to get lost or get hurt or damaged.
That was the last time we saw it.
Yep.
Oh.
I demonstrated how to slide, and I lost it.
So how long from when you put them in your pocket to when you realized that?
Hour?
No, it was like 20 minutes.
Yeah, maybe 20 minutes.
So you took them off and you coached them, and then you went to put them immediately back
And then,
on?
nope, we went to
No.
the car, and I went in my pocket, and my 2 wedding bands were in there, and there was no engagement ring.
And what did that feel like?
Utter despair.
So then
We
immediately,
went back and we searched on our hands and knees, and then we got the metal detector out, and like 3 other people came out with metal detectors, and kids were searching for them for rewards, and there
yeah.
was nothing.
Oh, wow. So how late did you stay out there that day?
Until it got dark, and then we went back the next day, and then we went back after that too.
And I saw that, you had posted in a Blair private page, and a lot of the community stepped up and tried helping out too.
Yes.
A lot of them volunteered time. They went out and searched and everything, and they came up empty-handed. And so then you had a second post I saw.
Yes. Thanking everybody.
And
And I kind of just gave up.
so,
Because I offered a reward, because we thought maybe, I went to the police department, I went to the pawn shops. I really thought that maybe it fell out in the driveway, in the parking lot,
Yeah.
when I got my key out.
yeah, okay.
And maybe somebody picked it up. And
So then you were like, you can keep the stone, just
Yeah,
please
I
send the
just wanted
band
the
back
band
because
back.
it matches these other
Yeah.
beautiful ones.
yes, and my kids' rings, yes.
So you, at that point, you had, after everybody searching that much, you'd figured it had to have been lost in the parking lot. Somebody else hopefully picked it up.
Yep.
And so when I read those posts, I heard how special that was on there. So not a lot of people, there's so many different social media platforms out there to try to advertise, message on and everything. And I just happened to meet somebody on a chat group who lived in Blair. So I thought, you know what? I have not joined any Blair groups. So I joined a Blair group. They accepted me.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm just there trying to see if I can help people get stuff back. And I went into the group, and in the search deal, I typed lost ring. And I went through all the ads, and there was a lot of lost stuff there. But yours stood out because of all the information. One guy had posted an area that he detected,
Yep.
and you said it was maybe a little bit closer to the softball field.
Yeah.
And so I thought, well, I'm gonna message her, just see if she's got it back yet, and maybe I'll drop by and look for it. And I sent a message. I didn't get a message, and like I said, there's all sorts of messaging platforms out there. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm just gonna go do it. So I calculated how long it would take me to search that area, and headed up there. And I sent you the video.
Yeah.
I knew pretty much when I hit that signal. I was guessing it was going to be white gold, but I had to keep an open mind. It could be anything,
Right.
Yeah.
even silver, which is
Right.
going to come up different,
Right.
and stuff. So then, finally, when you saw one of my messages and you messaged back to me, what did you think of my message when you saw it?
We were actually in Menards when we got the video that you sent.
Okay, but before that, when you answered and said, there was some people that have been metal detecting for it, and we've been
Yeah.
out metal detecting.
I honestly, I was like, nah.
Don't want to bother this guy. Don't want to waste his time.
Waste anybody's time.
Yeah,
This guy's been
okay.
gone for so long. I was like, we really thought that somebody must have just found
Picked it
it.
up.
Yeah. And so you two were together at the time.
Yes.
And so I didn't know how to. I wanted a description because I knew number one, I didn't want to give you false hopes thinking that your
Right.
special ring was back.
Yeah.
But I also didn't want you to claim something that possibly might not be
Right.
yours. And so you told me that description, and with everything I knew, I was like, no, this is it. There ain't another ring made like this. So I sent you the video of it coming out of the ground. And
Yes.
what happened?
I cried.
Yeah.
I cried.
Clean up in aisle 13?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Because then Tanner's like, this is her husband. You can talk to me now. And I'm like, okay, I didn't mean to impose on or anything in the relationship here. And he goes, she's crying. I can definitely type better right now.
Yes, and then I lost of what I was doing, and I forgot half the stuff I went to Menards for. And then,
It happens. My honor to get it back to you. Such a beautiful set, beautiful ring. So,
Yes.
so did you have this custom made, or how did this custom making come about?
yeah.
Yeah.
So when we first got engaged, there was a thing called a past, present, future ring at Zales. And it
Okay.
had hearts under it. And I really liked it, but I wanted something, a wedding set.
Yeah.
And so this is what came from it. the idea, this is what came from it.
That is. I mean, it's cool. Cool idea.
Yeah.
Very unique. So, in the last, how long's it been? Almost 3 years now. In the last 3 years, have you thought about getting a replacement? What have you been thinking about?
So I have a anniversary, and he got me a couple of 10 years ago now, because it was about 10 years.
Okay.
And I mean, it's really pretty.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's just
It-
not the
it's
ring.
Not the ring.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, we have kids now, so when we had this made,
Yeah.
we had a lot more money.
Yeah.
And
Well,
now
yes,
we have
it's
3
it's
children.
that is life.
So-
That is yes,
so
yes.
I was just gonna use my anniversary one as a replacement, and then I was just gonna divide these up for my kids and
Cool.
call it
Cool.
a day. But now, yeah, now it's back together.
So obviously, I mean, so what does that deeply mean to get that back for both of you? I mean, that's the ring you guys picked out together,
Yeah.
that design, and
mean,
More
I'm
so
shaking.
that how happy she is now. I mean, just seeing her happy to have that ring. I mean,
not that you were grumpy the last 3 years, right?
No, because out of all the jewelry I've ever bought,
Yes.
I was in the military, so when we didn't have kids, I always was buying her jewelry. Out of everything, that's the only thing she would care to ever keep. She care less about any of the other stuff. So
No.
to have that back, it means the world to me.
Yeah. And it's
So-
our 20-year anniversary
Yeah.
next week.
Oh, happy
Yeah.
anniversary! You can
20th anniversary.
try topping that on the 30th, right?
So
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So they've got themselves some T-shirts. So this was they waited a long time for this ring, so they got 2 T-shirts on this and some fridge magnets. Anything else you'd like to say?
No, thank you
No,
so much.
thank you,
Honestly,
and-
I really, yeah.
It's my honor to get that back to you. And like I said, the rings mean so much between 2 people. Such stories behind them, and smiles on faces, and sometimes crying. So anyway, you guys, you lose something, just give us a call, and we'll try to help you out.